people. I don't know. All right. Last question from the forums, then we'll head into Twitter and Facebook questions. This one's from CC Punk. And he says, let's see here. Oh, this is a good one. He says, recently I've been watching some of the so-called big YouTuber content, such as PewDiePie, Angry Joe, and other people. To be honest, I think that your content is better than those guys playthrough-wise. He wants to emphasize that. I think he's saying reviews, let's face it, my reviews are just me talking. Angry Joe does an insanely good review. Crazy amount of over-the-top, things that he does in his reviews that make them way different than mine. So, do I touch him there? No, but he's saying playthrough-wise, he thinks that I do stuff better. Okay. Of course. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just... Let me just read word for word what he said. I shouldn't have even stopped. He says, of course, Angry Joe does a hell of a job on game reviews, but seeing your Project 7 videos from a couple years back, I think that if you actually put in the time and money that he does into his videos, you could maybe be up to par with him. So here's the thing. Everyone knows that you're an outspoken person, and I respect that. And I always watch every one of your vlog videos because I really enjoy hearing you speak and be outspoken. But I really feel that your personality has hurt you over your career as a YouTube gamer. To me, you should be a top gamer on YouTube with the talent that you have, but I think your outspoken nature is the reason that's holding you back. Again, I'm not being disrespectful to you, but it's frustrating to me seeing some of these people on YouTube who can't even speak articulately, and you're struggling with views here and there while they're getting hundreds of thousands of views on everything that they do. I would like your opinion on this. Listen, it's kind of like I said earlier, right? Remember when I said earlier on in Ask the King? I said there's some people who focus on the content, the quality of the content, the information relayed in the content, and then there's people who use every trick in the book. And I'm not talking shit about anyone in particular, but there are tried and true methods that you can use on YouTube to get viewership to go. Jump cuts, big effects in the background, using crazy ass thumbnails with googly faces. There's a ton of things that can be done. That's not me. That's never been me. Since day one, I've been a kind of person, if I can entertain you with my raw gameplay, with my genuine opinions on stuff, and you know the real me, that's how I want to succeed. I don't want to succeed being Joe Blow popular. I only do it for the money, and that's why I do all this stuff. Now, I'm not saying that's Angry Joe. If I'm saying Joe, don't make that association. I'm just saying that, like, Joe Average is what I'm saying. There are YouTubers who undoubtedly are getting views out there because they go the extra mile. They put in time and money. When they put out a review, they put out the review on launch day of the game because they got an advanced copy of the game, which I don't do, and I actively am against that practice. And it comes out, and there's effects, and there's video footage, and there's characters, and they're dressing up, and they're doing all this shit. Of course, that's entertainment versus information. My review is for informational purposes. Their review is for entertainment purposes. It's different. There's a difference between acting and being yourself. I've not acted, besides Project 7, I've never acted in any of the content you've ever seen me do. I don't want to be an actor. If I want to be an actor, I would be living in LA. I'd be trying to be in soap operas and TV commercials and shit like that. That's not what I want to do. I want to entertain you with my genuinely funny commentary, my genuine gameplay, and my genuine thoughts on what I do. I am very different from everyone else. I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's like people just now realize that Phil's different. Yeah. I've been different since day one. I said the difference is that everyone found the perfect storm formula to get people to watch your videos. And since it's all about this now, it's not about the content. It's not about the, the actual level of quality. It's this. So we're just going to use all these fucking things that everyone uses to get views, and we'll make money doing it. And that's what's happened. The gaming market is oversaturated on YouTube. Everyone does it for this. Everyone uses the same exact shit, and they get views. Woohoo. Now, will you hear anyone else saying this? Of course not. Will you hear anyone else like me being honest and talking about it? No. And this speaks exactly to CC Punk's point. Phil, you're an outspoken individual, and that's hurt you. Well, you know what? The day that I can't be an outspoken individual, the day that I have to be a phony, or I have to pinch my mouth or be quiet because I'm afraid it might insult someone, or someone doesn't want to hear the harsh truth of reality, is the day that I leave. The day that I turn off my camera the final time and I walk out that door and I say, fuck it, because it's not worth it anymore. Because that's been day one. That's been my goal, to be real. I want to be the realest motherfucker on the internet. I want you to know how I feel, whether you agree or not. The problem, the reason that so many people are angry about the opinions that I have is because they're the kind of people that think that there's black and white, wrong and right in the world. And they can't understand that there could be people who have a different opinion than you, and you don't have to fucking hate them. There's people right now in the world who have completely different opinions on politics, on religion, on morality, on gaming, on TV, on entertainment, on food, on diet, on health, on everything. And I don't care that they disagree with me. I don't have to think that they're my mortal fucking enemy. But those are the people, oh my God. Phil said that he doesn't like Minecraft. Fuck Phil. He's an evil person. Pan him. Make sure no one watches his content again. Why? Why can't someone have a fucking opinion? And this is what pisses me off, is that these people turn it into a campaign to destroy people who don't have their own opinions, right? What's the difference between attacking someone who doesn't like Minecraft because you do, or attacking someone who's a different religion than you because you think that that's the wrong religion and you're a different one? There's none. But that's it. People, oh, if it's religion, it's serious. If it's games, it's not, and it's okay. No, it's not. Understand, this is a world with billions of fucking people in it, billions of fucking opinions. If you don't like my opinion, you don't have to like it, and you don't have to agree, but at least respect the fact that people have the right to one. And that's why I think people don't like me. Not because I have an opinion that's different, but because inside of themselves, they lack the ability to understand that you can still like someone and not agree with them. Holy shit, you can have a difference of opinion and not want to take a pen and stab it in the side of someone's fucking neck who doesn't agree with you. I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? So, my God, why would I change? Why would I change? Yes, as of today, I will never speak about anything controversial ever again. I'll just play games. I will not have any vlogs. I'm canceling all my vlog series so that I can be like everyone else. No. No. I am different because I am real. If you don't like a real person because you don't possess the capacity to understand that someone who disagrees with you isn't evil, then don't watch my content. And that's what I've said since day one. Unfortunately, this is what's happened. Now there's this mentality. Well, Phil said this one thing that we all don't agree with at one point. Well, fuck him, burn him. Not that I'm a human and I'm fallible and maybe I said things that I didn't mean in the heat of the moment. Oh my God, I'll never live down the fact that at one point I said to someone to die in a fire. Obviously, I didn't fucking mean it, and it was a mistake, and I wouldn't say that actively if I wasn't so heated of passion, of anger, or whatever it was at that moment that I said it. But 5 million people on the internet will quote that one thing till the day I die and say that I'm an evil person, right? Not that, wow, he's an emotional person. He's a person that really gets riled up during his gameplay, which people used to like. When I started, people liked it. Now they use it as a reason to hate on me. So who changed? Was it me? No, it was the internet that changed. It's a whole new generation of people moving up and watching content now. The people who watched my content primarily back in 2008 through 2011 are gone. They're adults now. They're moving on to their own adult lives, their own jobs, their own careers, their own families. They don't have time to sit around and watch YouTube videos all day anymore. And the new generation that moved up are a totally new slew of people with different mindsets, different mentalities. They're the entitled generation. If you don't listen to what they say, you're wrong. If you don't take every opinion as constructive criticism and could directly change as a result of what they say, you're wrong. If you don't directly agree with every fucking thing they have to say, you're wrong. And that's the most mind-fucked kind of mindset you could possibly have. And these are the people that don't like me. All right? So I told you, the day that I can't be myself and make statements like this and go on rants, I quit. So if that's how it's going to be, I'll quit. Right? But as it is right now, I still got enough people who like my opinions, who want to hear what I have to say, whether they agree it or not. I've got this following that like me, genuinely, and know that I'm not some kind of an evil fucking tyrant person, and they want to enjoy my content, which is what it's all about. So if you're one of those people, I thank you. And I just hope that there's more people who will finally wise up and realize that this ridiculousness has to end, you know? One of my worst qualities, I'll be honest, anger. I can get upset a lot, especially if there's something that I feel that I put a lot of effort into, a lot of work into. something that I particularly found really entertaining, and then to see that maybe people attack it, people shit on it, people shit on me, you know what I mean? Anger. And yeah, I do. I have anger issues. I openly admit it. Why is it that every once in a while, and I know you guys have seen this, how many people, say stupid shit to me on Twitter every day? A bunch, dozens, right? And most of the time I ignore it or I block them so I don't have to see their nonsense anymore. And then all of a sudden I'll pick one and I'll respond to it in a really stupid way. Well, fuck you, buddy, Why did I do that? It's anger. I get, spur of the moment, I got to do something. And this happens. When I said go die in a fire to someone, did I mean that? No. But spur of the moment, I got so effing angry and I couldn't control myself. And for a normal person who doesn't have a public persona like I do, you have those moments in life, but it's probably a lot easier for you to hold back because you have a few of them a day. Imagine if every day you had those kind of interactions hundreds of times a day like I do. That's my life. That's my business. And sometimes I react and I should. Okay? So, that's probably one of my worst qualities. And of course, another quality that a lot of people would bring up, even though I'll admit it, sometimes it's for comedic purposes and sometimes it's not, is that I don't openly admit fault every time that I screw up. I'll be playing a game, I died, blame the game. Is that a fault? I mean, yeah, it is, but I also do it for comedic purposes. It's like I said, when I used to play Street Fighter, I would do the same thing. I was blocking, that's bullshit. This joystick's obviously broken. I just did a Hyper Viper beam and the button didn't come out. That's bullshit. This button does not work. I used to do the same thing with that and people got the joke. Now it's like people, again, different generation of people, mentalities change. Apparently people don't get the joke that when I'm playing a game, I complain about something and I blame the game instead of taking responsibility. But now it's funny because a lot of the times now when I play games, I do take responsibility, in particular fighting games, and people just ignore that. When did Phil do that? He didn't do that. He still blames everyone else. Even though frequently now, when I lose, I'm like, yeah, that was a good movie. I fucked up. I double tapped. I shouldn't be double tapping. That's an old practice that I need to, get out of my repertoire. I say all this stuff. Ignore that and focus on the one time that I did the negative,